All right, counter punch boxing. What's going on, YouTube? Look, you know, you guys know I usually don't do too many reaction videos anymore, but hang on, I'm getting my microphone situated. But look, this press conference was really good. You guys need to check it out. I mean, you know, I wouldn't give you a bad shot, right? It was good. It was good. I mean, you had Don King, you had, you know, typical Deontay Wilder, Lou DiBella, all of them in there. Don King and in his natural form, you know, being Don King. But at one point, Deontay Wilder gives a Bermane, not Bermane, excuse me, he corrected everyone, Bermane Stiverne, a gift, and basically gave him a little bit of Pedialyte because he dehydrates all, you know, he claims he dehydrated in the original fight. You know, Stiverne been inactive for 2 years, but Stiverne, I mean, he's pissed. I mean, he's got a lot to prove. You know, look, terrible pictures today, guys, sorry, but, you know, this is an immediate reaction. So, you know, he comes out there and he's like, look, I don't care if I have to kill you. He's like, I don't care if you die. Like, I'm going to get that belt. You know, I was like, damn. He's like, you know, I will kill to get that belt. You know, very determined. And basically Deontay Wilder's like, yeah, you know, well, you're full of excuses like always. You know, we heard it before. We heard it last time. You know, this is going to be a good fight. I mean, I'm telling you guys, tomorrow 9 o'clock, Barclay Center, Showtime. WBC on the line. It's going to be a great fight. I'm excited. Can't wait. Don King was up there talking, you know, about Tao. Well, and let me back up. Mauricio Sullivan, you know, the WBC president, his father recently passed away, and his father promised Don King that they would put together a rematch. Okay, that was kind of the last, well, not kind of, it was the last fight Sullivan's father, you know, sanctioned before he passed away, and then with the promise to Don King that yes, they would have a rematch. Okay, so he's kind of he's living up to his promise, and I like that. 2 years later, you know, and they talked about Deontay Wilder, how it's really not his fault. You know, he's lost basically 3 title defenses to doping. Right, and then the WBC presented Deontay Wilder with an award for, you know, just being a role model, I guess, and against anti-doping, that kind of thing. I'm not quite sure what it was, something like that, just a plaque, you know. But it was cool, man. It was a good press conference. It started out calm, very comical, actually. You know, you had, like I said, Don King was cracking me up. He was saying that the upset of the year is going to be like Donald Trump getting elected president. Everyone's going to be shocked, but it's going to happen, and there's nothing you can do about it. You know, waving his damn flags all over the place. So here, I got some pictures of King in here. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. Sean Porter, Adrian Granados on the undercard. So that's going to be a good fight. And both those guys showing a ton of respect for each other, which I like that. You know, I like it to get heated too. But you know, either way. But look, they're guaranteeing fight of the year. Stiverne says, look, you caught me slipping last time. I'm not slipping this time. You know, he's like, I'm going to be on your ass. This is my house. You know, very confident. You know, confident, pissed off, angry, whatever you want to call it. Now, remember, James Prince is the manager for Stiverne, okay? So a lot of people out there probably don't know that, don't realize that. This is where Bermane Stiverne is just talking all kinds of crazy, you know, crazy trash to Deontay Wilder. But yeah, James Prince, the manager, Don King, the promoter. You know, it's just going to be a good fight. I'm excited. So yeah, and Adrian Granados, which is, I kind of thought, like, you know, I don't know, maybe they could have found a better opponent for Sean Porter. Showtime, Sean Porter, Adrian Granados, but, you know, coming off that loss against Adrian Broner. But basically he said, and even Lou DiBella, he said, you know, we beg for the fight. You know, I want to prove myself, but I highly doubt he's going to beat Sean Porter. It's just the styles, man. I mean, Sean Porter's going to smother him to death. But, I mean, as far as like a prediction goes, I don't want to babble too long. I just want to make it like a quick reaction video and let you guys know that you got to tune in tomorrow and watch it. It's going to be a good fight. You know, Deontay Wilder already looking past Stiverne, saying, you know, he wants to unify. He wants to go after Anthony Joshua. You know, whoever's got a belt out there, he wants to unify. That's the ultimate goal. And you can just see the tension here, man. I mean, but you know, what do I think is going to happen? You know, I think Stiverne might have a moment or two, and like I said, Don King, he's guaranteeing Fight of the year, you know, he's getting knocked out. He's going to lose the belt. You know, just talking all, telling Deontay Wilder, you know, after you lose, look, if you want to be like Muhammad Ali, you got to lose. It's going to be, you know, Ali Frazier, Ali Foreman, you know, November to remember. That's what he's called, November to remember, you know, this kind of thing. So, I don't think it's going to be anything like that, but I think Stiverne will have a couple of moments because he's driven. There's a fire under him, and I can see it, but sometimes that works against you, right? Sometimes that'll work against you, but ultimately, I think Deontay Wilder is going to put him down. Deontay Wilder said he's the only man that made it to round 12, and if you look at it, you know, he is. Stiverne is the only dude that didn't get knocked out, basically. I mean, he got the hell beat out of him, but he didn't get knocked out. So, you know, coming off of a 2-year layoff, that's that's a pretty long time. 2-year layoff. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see what he can do to Deontay Wilder. But then Wilder, you know, he's been out a while, and they talked about Povetkin. Okay, that was another thing. Lou DiBella was up there talking about Povetkin. He said, you know, he cheated because, you know, he was afraid of Deontay Wilder, therefore he had to cheat. You know, he had basically, and again, I will remind you, Deontay Wilder missed out on 3 title defenses, 2 or 3, I think 3 title defenses due to doping, right? So, you know, you can't really blame this dude. You can't really blame Deontay Wilder for anything at this point. Now, maybe if you want to look at his resume, you know, what is it, 30 fights with, you know, knockouts before the 4th round or whatever, and what, you know, okay, forget about all that. But as of recent, since he became the heavyweight champ of the world, you can't really, you know, you can't really blame him. You got 3 guys that you know, tested positive for PEDs, you know, so, you know, what do you do, right? And it was the Polish guy, Povetkin, and then Ortiz. I mean, so shit, I mean, damn, it's like, you know, you look at that, I mean, what else is this dude supposed to do? So now he's going to rematch Bermane Stiverne. So, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I think any negative thoughts I had about Deontay Wilder, you know, they're quickly going away because I do believe that he's not ducking and dodging anyone. Now, Stiverne claims that, you know, you've been ducking and dodging me for 2 years, and, you know, basically you're backed into a corner, and now you've got to give the rematch. So I don't agree with that, but you know, ultimately I think I believe Deontay Wilder is going to knock him out. I'm going to make a video later, you know, a long, detailed, extensive breakdown of what I think will happen, but also I might go live tomorrow night. So I might go live during the fight, and where you guys can hear it. I can't show it for copyright issues, but I might go live. That way you guys can hear it, and I can talk and tell you what's going on, that kind of thing, and we can just have a little group chat. You know, there's Kenny Porter, Sean Porter, Adrian Granados. Like I said, both guys incredibly respectful to each other, shaking hands, you know, giving out compliments, all this good stuff. So it was a good press conference. I recommend you watch it. You know, they're usually boring, but I liked it. So, but anyway, guys, just a quick one. I mean, I'm going to make a prediction video and tell you why, but I do have Deontay Wilder winning by knockout.